won't back down. One thing playing on our minds. Long wait, but we won't give up now. You crave the love I gave, and we'll do it again. A cold night getting warmer now. The ground shakes as our love gets loud. We are the champions of the night. We are the champions of the night. Yeah. We are the fighting type, the ones that burn so bright. We are the champions of the night. Champions of the night. Can't tell if we're dreaming now. We watch as the fire falls down. One thing playing on our minds. Time stops and we don't make a sound. You crave the love I gave, and we'll do it again. A cold night getting warmer now. The ground shakes as our love gets loud. I'm ready to love. We're the champions of the night. I'm ready to champions of the night.
I am one with the XenoDactyl, and the XenoDactyl is one with me.
I'm running away from the past I left behind. I'm looking for answers, but I'm blinded by the light. I'm lost in the music, and I stay here for the night. I promise I'll be gone in the morning, out of sight and out of mind. No blind.
Yeah, no, Potato Pleb, the issue for Magnath is that his internet's not good enough for 1080p, and so he wants to lower it. But Twitch isn't letting him because I'm not a partner. I'm just an affiliate, so I'm not top priority. And as for is there any dirty esports money, I don't know. Alright, I get to pick the first map. What map should I pick? Let's start it off right on Purity and Industry. Golden memes shall come later.
You know when you keep running, but your legs are standing still. It's like you're stuck in a nightmare, but you keep doing it for the thrill.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to some more fantastic StarCraft 2 action. I'm your host, Captain Canuck, aka the real Winter Soldier. Today, on this episode, we have a fantastic show match ahead of us. XenoDactyl versus papapanda, a legendary battle of two absolute memers, a best of 7. But before we get into that, of course, we must do, as always, our intro. Thank you. We gotta get the Ling back. Watson! By the way, Ling's name is Watson. Finally came up with an awesome name for it. Okay, this is some good hype intense music. Let's get ready. We will clip it for you. Watch the VOD, Magnath. Sometimes internet gotta be like that. Oh. Alright, our players are ready. I'm ready. Let's do this. We're ready to rock and roll, baby. Let's do this thing, folks! Yeah! Game's loading up. The loading screen is appearing. Guys, are you ready? Who you got? What's your prediction? What's your scores? You got the Cannon Rush Lord or the memer of all things, Zerg? The panda from Taiwan. We're loading up. Purity and Industry. Game number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 1. Spawning in the eastern side of Purity and Industry, give it up for XenoDactyl. And in the northern side, from Platinum Heroes, his opponent, it's papapanda. Dropping a pool already, a good classical 12 pool. music's a little loud for my liking. I want a little more focus on that game sound. Boom, that's perfect. We've got here a gateway first. We've got a pile on the low ground for XenoDactyl. And a gateway. Normally you see a forge, but is this the mind games? The mind games! We've got a prediction. papapanda 4-1 says Magnath. We will see. Now guys, we're guaranteed at least 5 games. We're going winner to 4, and then we get one more game after on a map that I get to pick. I got to pick map number 1, which... Purity and Industry. And we will then have loser pick. So only 4 links to start, 6 things, there we go. Hatchery being plopped on down. Xeno sees this, he knows the timing, he knows what's up, sees there's no gas, so there's not going to be any kind of roach follow-up immediately after this, so he's just going to go standard play. Drop that second gate, drop that cybernetics core, and get that first zealot. We're going to be seeing a pylon here in a moment, and then a good old fashioned chrono on this gateway. Xeno even being caught. Xeno going to be putting that second pylon right here. It is not, guys, a wall off, a hard wall. That's a little too close to call. But nope, you can fit through. All right, the Ling's just gonna scoot around, scootin' and tootin' here in this direction. We now have a extractor being plopped on down. Queen now. papapanda not hard committing to this. So we're going to stabilize for a little bit. We're going to have some different memes than we may have expected, but deal with these players. Seasoned veterans against each other. They have many a series played and have traded blows left and right. Though this, I believe, is the longest series they've had against each other. We'll see who can prevail in the mind game realm. Chrono going down so that the Adepts pop out at the same time. papapanda going for a super fast third base behind this. 20 to 16 are the workers, but don't be fooled. The power of Zerg macro on 3 bases is strong. The Adepts are now going to go try and get some damage done. We only have a single Queen and 6 Lings out. 2 more are on the way, but we'll see if the Adepts can snipe any dronesies, Bringing one of the Zealots along too to be able to help deal with the Queens is going to start to just target this hatchery down with the Zealot for now. Here come the Adepts though towards the natural. There are a few drones here to potentially snipe. Adepts going to wait for that cooldown on the Shade so they can be ready. Xeno not quite paying attention to these Adepts just yet. He's macroing back at home and Xeno, you're Adepts, man. You're Adepts. What you doing? What you doing, man? Trying to snipe this, but one of the Adepts going to go down for nothing. The second one as well. Not a good trade so far for Mr. Xeno. This Zealot, though, getting some good work done on this. Robo Bay is going to be the follow-up tech behind this. This is a very open very open main base, guys. Lots of room here, and an Overlord can be very sneaky. I'm curious to see if we're going to get any kind of Nidus play. That'd be super sexy. But for now, everything cleaned up. The Zealot, though, able to deal almost half health. 4/7 HP left on that thing. That might be a focus for later on. We now have a Twilight Council about to be moving and grooving. Need to spam his hotkeys to increase his APM. This is true. As you can see above me, the APM is triple for papapanda, my word. But be not deceived, for Xeno's decision-making is what makes him triumph. Now we have some nice burrow. Burrow coming on up. Roach Warrant. Wait, is it also done? Oh! It was right in front of me. I didn't even notice. But what Xeno lacks in APM, he makes up for in decision-making. His decision-making to not let these stalkers through, though, is kind of hurting him. Well, it's looking like he's going to be going for some kind of drop. More and more drones being pumped out at this point. papapanda is about to take a worker lead. Xeno doing a very good job, but he's got some kind of 2-base timing planned right now. He has taken a 3rd gas, but only just recently. And he's going to be going for a big Immortal Glaive push. We're going to be seeing a lot more gateways being thrown down momentarily. This Warp Prism trying to speed through the slow zones, but unfortunately for this Warp Prism, slow means no. No to movement speed, I mean. So we do have a Spine Crawler, another one here to help hold this position, but the Stalkers are just going to get plopped down behind this. Going to be able to start to pick off a couple things. Target firing not perfect yet. just gonna get picked up. That is a lot of Queen Cell, and now War Prism is who's faster? Queen F Creeper or War Prism in the slow zone? Beer's War Prism in the slow zone's faster, but 12 more workers coming on Alpha papapanda. He's gonna get above 50 here in no time, getting that nice 3-base saturation. Xeno was able to pick off 2 drones. Very nice, very nice. And we're just gonna sit here on Lair and Graves. There's a gateway warping that I was talking about. Well, gateway warping like Gateway Massacre was talking about. Forge now just coming on down. So Xeno is going to be prepping for further along after this scene. papapanda trying to get above 60 here before he goes into spamming that roach button. But Xeno, ooh, with the supply block here, that's big. He wants to be moving out now, especially with that Overlord seeing everything. Let's take a look at the vision of papapanda. Yeah, he's seen everything. Everything here, guys. Except for these pylons, but that's not important. Xeno now just going to be moving out with a single Immortal. He's building the... I think he built an observer along with this, yeah. But now we've got the attack coming out. We've got the Stalker and 6 Adepts moving in here, guys. And the count here, we've got 5 Ravagers warping in, 8 more Roaches on the way. With only 1 Big Daddy Immortal, things are going to be hard. A couple of force fields baited out here, but here we go. The Adept shading in. With all these Roaches coming out, I'm a little worried for this Adept push here out of Xeno. papapanda might have the Xeno canceled the Adept shades wisely, and he's going to try and swing around and find another angle. This is not the direction you want to be pushing into. Maybe not. Xeno getting a little tunnel vision here, but that's okay. He's going to send 2 shades to start. Nice force fields here to zone out those Roaches. Going to try and just pick off the spine crawlers for now, and he does. The force fields allowing the Roaches to trickle in just the perfect amount, but Adepts do not trade well with Roaches. Nice little movement here to dodge the Biles. A second Big Daddy and Immortal is moving in here, and Xeno actually doing a good job at killing lots of stuff, but the meat here of this attack has been denied. There are a couple of Adepts here in the main. They're going to be able to get 9 workers for their troubles. Excellent trade here. 14 more going to replace that, but that means that the larva is not going into more Roaches. 1 larva now here for papapanda, and now he's got to try and deal with this. The 3rd base is under serious attack, and Xeno can force field off this ramp easily. Nice save on the drones there by papapanda, but the 3rd base is going to go down. Fortunately, there was a 4th base taken back here that the drones can be evacuated to, but Xeno's attack has gotten damage done, and behind this, he has a finished 3rd base. Not building anything probe-wise, but he's getting +1 attack and is going to be ready to be able to transition. We're going to be seeing Disruptor soon seeing as papapanda is neglected to get any further tech, and there's going to be spamming that Roach key. Xeno with proper patience and able to get the damage done. That nice little snipe there, but hey-oh! Yes! We got the ninja base on the island by papapanda. Big brain plays here, but Xeno does have a Warp Prism and some Adepts killing more drones. He's got Adepts in the main, drones in the Adepts in the natural, drone lives being spent for the betterment of IR. 10 going down. The ones in the natural have been cleaned up, but the Adepts are going to shade over into the 3rd base. Once was 4th. papapanda actually double expanding. Xeno not microing these at all. That extractor is going to have bumps and bruises for a long time. Finally, this is going to get cleaned up, but not after another 11 workers going down. Excellent play by Xeno. Behind this, we do have a Baneling Nest, and the transition is actually going to be into Templar Archives. Okay, so the Disruptor guess was wrong. I tried. I try and give correct guesses, but he's getting 3 more gates. He's at 7 currently. He's going to be going up to 10. This base is going to really be able to throw off Xeno for that 3rd base. And papapanda expanding like a madman. He's got minerals for days. He's making a rain. He's banking it up, but we also have a nice little Zergling drop here. The Immortals in the Prism have spotted this, and Xeno's just going to take it out. Nice pick off, and it even completed. But papapanda, you madman! With one of the few remaining larvae is going to make a drone to be able to re-expand here. The Warp Prism going to try and get in, but nice deflection here out of papapanda. However, there is an Adept run by coming here to the 4th base. I don't even know what to call these particular bases anymore, so I'm just going to call them What the heck? I feel like this is the 8th base divided by 2. 8th divided by 2 base, and the Adepts are going to shade over here and going to start to get more kills. Nice choke point here to be able to deny any kind of links around. But oh my goodness, so many drones going down. The Immortals doing more damage over here. Some Adepts were left over here and are going to try and take down this base. Finally, Adepts here at the 3rd base are going to get cleaned up. But now 12 drones going down. papapanda at 44 workers building 15 more. But this larva and money that he's spending needs to be going into actual units. Fortunately for him, he does have a supply lead, but that's mostly in roaches. Units lost tab though, 36 drones have gone down. But Xeno doing an excellent job at harassing. The income advantage has been going up and down like a wave. Yep. An army size is in favor of papapanda, but again, that's in roaches, and we're now getting into Archons. We do have 3 Big Daddy Immortals out. We've got another 2 High Templar. No Storm or anything, so we'll see what kind of tech Xeno decides to back this up with. And as I say that, it's a Stargate and Storm. Nice choices here out of XenoDactyl, and yep, there's that base going up again. 5 billion prong attack, 5 billion IQ attack. But now we've got Banelings on the way with Baneling speed and Infestation Fit to be able to go into that Hive tech. We'll see what direction papapanda decides to go with that. Upgrades though, papapanda has neglected until now, finally getting some evolution chambers, but Xeno's already getting his +2 attack, for crying out loud. So, oops, sorry guys. Now we've got some nice force field. The Baneling's trying to move forward, but without Baneling speed, they're not going to do great. However, there was a little hole there for them to get through, and they'll kill a lot of Zealots. Charge is completed. The Zergling's now running into these +1 Zealots, which means they get 2-shot. Now it's just these Roaches and a few Ravagers left over, and all the Big Daddy Immortals are here. Archon's getting caught up in the back, but this Hero Immortal moving forward. Now drones are getting taken out by Zealots. papapanda being pushed back into a corner. Xeno's army is getting kind of spread out and distracted though, so we'll see papapanda might be able to deflect this. Most of the meat shield has evaporated here in the Zealots, but more weapons coming in, which means more Archons. 5 big ball blue Archons are coming in, and the Roaches are going to have such a hard time crashing through this. 4 remain. GG from papapanda, and XenoDactyl's going to take game number 1. GG's. That's probably the most macro you're ever going to see out of these 2 players in a series, but you gotta save your best tricks for not first in a best of 7. There's a lot to play, a lot of mind games, and the wisest of players always do a feeler, unless you're crazy. But now it's papapanda's pick. Magnath redeemed. Canuck drinks maple syrup. Where is my maple syrup? Hold on. Hold on. Alright, our next map's going to be Purity and Industry, but in cheering of in honor of Xeno winning his first game in Magnath's redemption. It's for you. It's taken almost a year, but we're almost done, guys. Check that out. There was originally 250 milliliters in here, and now I'd say probably like 60. I don't know how to tell number of milliliters. Come on now. I'm not some flippin' scientist over here. Come on. Come on, man. So, Xeno saying, sorry, I clicked wrong, forgot game heart. Bad Xeno. Be right back, water. So Xeno's gonna just go get some water here. I have myself my fancy dancy water, but how y'all guys all doing? How you been holding out in this COVID world? This COVID world.
This lake of fire burns my skin. How could love wear so thin? I'm sinking in the hollow ground.
Now I got the game invite. So what strategies do you think will happen next? Will we finally see the cannon rush? Are we going to see Papapanda's proxy hatchery? A Papapanda proxy? The triple threat! Well, it's a little awkward. I forgot to start hitting the record button when this all started. So I'm gonna have to just download the VOD from Twitch, which means not as good quality. But we ain't professionals here, we're here to just have fun, right? Alright, so will this be where the cannons get brought out? Now Papapanda has a lot of experience defending them. So Xeno's not just going to get to do his normal cannons against a hatch first sort of Zerg. I don't think Papapanda is fool for such things. We shall see. Lamo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the crew. In the top right, here of Everdream launch exhibit. It's the yellow Protoss representing cheese, cannons, and all things that people hate about this race. It's a XenoDactyl. From the Team Alpha X, and doing the extractor trick, starting on a 14 pool this time. Give it up for Papapanda. Probe coming out already, but this is not to be fooled. There is the gate. There's the assimilator. Xeno is going to be behaving himself for a second game in a row. Papapanda putting his hatch down a little bit earlier than normal. Xeno's going to come in and see the 14 pool. Now he sees that there is no gas, so again, it is not some huge crazy roach all in yet. He has some time. But we're going to have the Zerglings come. It's just going to be 6 for now, because that's as much larva as he has. And he's going to go back into drones. There we go. Okay, so it's just some pressurelings, just to keep Xeno honest and make him put down this. It appears that Xeno thinks that it might be a 12 pool based off of the timing. He did see the pool complete before his probe got there. His probe, I guess, was a little late or something. But he's just going to have the normal 12 pool response, gate, cyber. But he's going to be able to expand without any trouble here momentarily. Papapanda building himself a nice little edge here for game number 2 to help him try and get back in this series and tie it up. Magneth did predict that Papapanda would win 4-1. But we will see. The Zerglings are now going to begin their assault here on this here gateway, but the Zealot will shut any kind of escapade of such sorts down. Papapanda already putting down his third very quickly, again aggressively, knowing the Protoss can't punish it. He's going to go for the base with the rich Vespine Geyser, an advantage for Zerg, as they don't need as much gas for a lot of parts of the game. And so you can get about the same, but also they need drone efficiency because they need so many drones. Zerg, as most of you know, it's about the swarm. They're about massing units, as their units are a bit cheaper, but a bit weaker. Supposedly. Wink, wink. So, minerals are the name of their game. So having a rich Vespine Geyser that gives them 7 gas per trip instead of 4 allows them to get the same amount of gas almost for half the number of drones. Just a single Adept and a Zealot moving across the map now. Zealot going to be able to help deal with this. The Adept nicely two-shotting these Zerglings. The Queen now going to start to get taken out. The Zerglings can come help. Will they be able to snipe anything? The Zealot getting some real work done on that Queen. The Adept's going to start to shade. The first shade does complete. The Queen nearly going down. The second shade's coming in. The Adept is going to try and distract for her sister to come in and try and get some drone kills. Xeno just getting some proper scouting now for it, though. Does not see the spawning pool swirling just yet. Papapanda has not had enough gas for metabolic boost yet. He does now. We'll see how quickly he does that, but he's going to get Overlord speed first. That's what he's going to be going for. Xeno behind this is going for a Stargate with a Void Ray. Void Rays, Void Rays. Gotta mess up my Void Rays. And I'm going to be able to snipe these Overlords. We'll see what kind of transition he goes into this. Will he go into Mass Void Ray? Might help to get a couple more as we now have a Roach Warren going down. Papapanda almost supply blocked here. Needs to get some Overlords in production. And is going to be going into some kind of Ravager play. We'll see if he gets anything behind this. Last game we did not see anything other than Roaches, Ravagers, Blings, and Banes. Very tier 1 and tier 1.5 to 1.75 units. Overlord speed is done. The first Overlord is going to come in. The follow-up to that first Void Ray is going to be an Oracle. Papapanda going to come in, and while one Overlord dies, he does see the Stargate whirling away on something else. Does not know. But Xeno plopping down that Robo right in front of the Overlord. Is this mind games? Probably not. Xeno loves his Robo. This Overlord going to start to get taken out by this here Stalker, but the Void Ray going to just try and find any others before going to complete the assault on that particular Overlord. There is, I think, enough space back here to hide. Where did that Overlord go? He's trying to escape this way, but the Void Ray will take him out. Papapanda getting 17 drones, deciding not to go for some kind of Roach push. Because, you know, with his Stargate, could shut that down nicely. A fourth base now on the way for Papapanda. And getting some nice saturation going. Xeno a little bit behind. Now Papapanda not overcommitting to anything, recognizing the proper responses out of his opponent. Xeno, however, going for a bit more gas this time as he starts to add on more gates. We'll see what kind of play he wants to do. He's going to be getting most like a Warp Prism out next. Where is our friend, the Oracle? No kills yet, no use of it. For some reason, he's going home. I don't know what Xeno saw. He didn't see much. He has seen this creep, but he doesn't know about this fifth base now on the way, or this fourth. Papapanda just plopping down hatcheries like it's like everyone's kissing their best friends right now, so that we all stay healthy. We're rolling with it. Okay, Xeno just gonna secure this third base for now. Getting the proper units. Might go for some kind of delayed Immortal Sentry push, but I wouldn't recommend that. Papanda's economy is just gonna be too good. And there we go. We see 6 Roaches and 10 drones. Roaches is kind of used defensively, and we are now getting a second Hydralisk Den, as we already have one whirling away. Improve this if it was at the same time we wanted to rush the Hydralisk upgrades. Maybe he's trying to go for Lurkers. And Papapanda just hasn't built Lurkers in so long he forgot it's in the second building. Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, it's Bane. Oh, he meant to build a Bane in this. A misclick there. Stasis Ward is going to start to be put down here by Papapanda. This Overseer going faster than a Formula 1 race car. Or a Marbula 1 race marble. For any of you who know of Gels Marble runs in the Marble Olympics. But Xeno just going to do some preemptive force fields there and start to move forward. Units can't quite decide where to go. Preemptive force fields are good at deterring stuff, but Papapanda's just going to retreat stuff for now. Just start to build more units. He's got Ravagers on the way, more Roaches, Stasis Wards to surround to cover the retreat. Fourth base is going to go down. Papapanda still has 4 additional bases other than this. Stasis Ward going to get wasted on the Broodlings, unfortunately for Xeno right now. No more energy left on this Oracle, but he's going to start moving here. Papapanda, with the Superior Army Supply, was waiting for those Ravagers to complete, and here we go. This is where the fight starts to get intense. Reinforcing Stalkers coming in, but that is just so much. The Bile's not being used quite yet. There we go. Sending all the way home. The Warp isn't going to survive that, though. A singular force field that's left is going to come down here. The Void Ray going to try and join the party. Xeno's just going to try and run him back here into the Stasis Ward. A single Ling, whether intentionally or not, is going to be able to come and save here. The Warp Prism going to go down to the Corrosive Biles right before the Warp completes. And we only now actually have Metabolic Boost. For some reason, Papapanda neglected it up until this point. Forge and Twilight Council behind this, as well as another Warp Prism. The Papapanda now smells blood in the water. He's 60 supply ahead right now. Both split that between army and workers, and you got yourself a deal. Papapanda on 69 workers. those of you who care. But behind this, Xeno is going to try and survive on a Fleet Beacon and 3 more gates. He feels this is the play. He is on 3 bases, needs to get more saturation going. Ooh, and that's a good stasis ward. That's the kind of play Xeno needs to make in order to come back in this game. That's a lot of Baneling stuff, but without Baneling speed, you're going to have a hard time. Hydra's speed is on the way up, but there have still been no Hydras. That is, oh, the Biles landing so nicely and killing a few more Stalkers. I don't think any Hydras have died either. No, papapanda getting the upgrades, but deciding they are not the play. Actually, I really think this would work. The Stasis Ward units are now going to try and come for a flank. Who's sandwiching who? I can't tell what's happening. Baneling's coming from the right. Roaches and Ravagers from the north and from the south. More Roach Ravagers and Lings. Does Xeno have enough? The Warp Prism going to come in here, and Big Daddy Immortal hasn't put in a lot of work, but this just might be too much. papapanda now 30 army supply ahead. Xeno trying to hold on. Warp Prism comes, more Stalkers coming in behind this. No Blink though, so that makes it hard, but they do deal well with Raptors. No upgrades on either side. Xeno focusing too hard on this micro. The Lings now are coming in and gonna mess with the AI of the Stalker so much. The Ravagers pushing through the Biles, stealing much. Adepts being warped in. It's just no good. papapanda pressing forward. Xeno barely holding on the Oracle, trying to do some damage. It's working. Xeno's kind of holding on, I think, but the papapanda continues to make more and more units. They're not here across the map though. 20 Lings are on the way. I don't know if he's been able to do, how much he's been able to do. His economy is just still really good, but Xeno somehow is still holding on. What a hold? Can you call that a hold? I don't know. If you look at the supply, but it's been like that for like an hour. For the last like 3 minutes where I was just talking and talking and talking. Xeno's tech superior. There we go. Okay, so this is what I was wanting from papapanda before. Hydras with their massive DPS would have been able to kill Xeno's army because Xeno had the right tools to be able to trade. He had the good enough variety pack of Stalkers and Adepts, and while he had Immortals, it was good enough. papapanda with his Roaches and Ravagers didn't have DPS, and they have unupgraded Lings. But now 22 Hydras, we've got 12 out, 15 more on the way, and more Banelings. Baneling speed now going to be starting. We do have a singular carrier, but that's not going to be enough. papapanda's superior economy for so long with 30 plus worker advantage is now just going to start to pay off. The Warp Prism now going to start to move in here. Drone's going to try and expand, but the Adepts will deny. This is going to pull papapanda's army to the right, to the south side of the map, and this will give Xeno an idea of how much he's dealing with. He's going to see that. He's going to see that Hydra force and be like, oh, do you know? Things are not good. Is this live? You better believe it, baby butt. This is more alive than your parents were when you were born. Hi, Quark, love you. The Adepts trying to keep the army distracted for now, which is working, but we've got Glaives on the way. We do have +1 armor. The first carrier is here. But I don't think that carrier wants to be going that way by its lonesome. Yes, this is 100% live, my fan. This is live and with no delay. Or there shouldn't be. I don't think there was a delay. I don't think this... Xeno... Pathogen Gland's on the way as well. Hive and papapanda just getting the whole arsenal. He's getting every Zerg tool that he needs. But over 100 supply difference. Xeno, he held on miraculously, but he didn't have the right tools. This carrier has a dream, an ambition. He got 1 kill. That's more than we could have hoped for, if I'm being perfectly honest. Whoops. And as Xeno can see from my perspective now, an army of absolute Zerg dominance will crash through, annihilating everything. Hydras and Lings and Banes, oh my, yeah, GG XD, and papapanda ties up. Well played. And now we're going to go to map number 3. We played on Purity and Industry Everdream. It's loser's pick, so Xeno gets the next map. Was game on cannons? No. We have seen no cannons or proxies. papapanda been doing early pulls both times. Cannons will come. Oh, they shall come. For Xeno in his first map pick that he's been afforded has chosen golden meme, I mean wall. Yes, yes, my precious. Yes, yes, yes. Hold on, we need the proper equipment here. Oh, this series, Quark. In this series, all things are out the window. These two players have a history against each other. papapanda, known for his proxy hatcheries, his aggressive shenanigans. He is an aggro Zerg through and through. Xeno, of course, with his cannons. Everyone knows. That's why you're here. But I guarantee that if it's to happen on any map, it's going to be on the one we're about to watch. Ladies and gentlemen, on the right side of Golden Memes Legendary Edition, give it up for XenoDactyl from Alpha X. He's going cannons. You want to know why? You don't put the pylon on the high ground of a Protoss main base unless, against Zerg, unless you're going for a cannon rush. Now, papapanda behind this is 12 pooling, but Xeno knows how to cannon rush against a 12 pool. He will most likely be expecting something like this. He sees the drone already going to scout. Grumpy, my man, was good. Was good. Yeah, and there's the cannon that we're expecting. Now, the real question, is this scouting drone just for scouting? Or is it for proxying? I think it's for proxying at this here gold. Now will Xeno expect it? Will he anticipate it? No to there, you shit. I don't know if I can trust that papapanda fellow. He has lost a game. Cannon going down on the lowest of low grounds and a gateway moving in. papapanda suspecting things. It's moving out, but there are Zerglings. Another cannon's going down here. That one canceled. The gateway going to pop up here and another pylon to complete this wall. papapanda ain't getting in here. He ain't stopping this. The Lings do see this going down. They are going to be able to stop this pylon, and they're going to be able to get a nice surround, but will they be able to get enough on damage on this cannon? The cannon has reached HP, but now is attacking. Boom, pow, pop, bang. Who will win first? The Lings will win first, losing 3. But they will die to this here cannon now. Xeno with the 5 million IQ plays, but will papapanda have just 5,000,001? papapanda behind this, still no gas. He is going into defensive mode. He has dropped the spine collar. He realizes his opponent is the true aggressor in this match. Behind this, Xeno is getting a cannon here. He is starting to mine gas or be ready to. There is a cybernetics core now. Xeno has seen this and he's now going to be able to drop cannons, but there's a pair of Lings on the way. Will it be enough to stop this? Will Xeno be able to deny this gold base? There are 2 cannons coming. A second pair of Zerglings are going to be coming out, and we'll see. Another pylon to try and defend. Xeno going to try and distract the Lings and defend them with this probe. Xeno buying as much time as he can for the cannon. It looks like he will be able to buy enough time. This cannon will get up. This cannon will have enough HP to deal with this. One Ling goes down. 2 Lings, 3 Lings, can the 4th, and all of this will buy enough time for the second cannon to come up with more HP. The Lings and the Queen are not going to be enough. The cannon's now going to start to rail on this hatchery. A spit onto this over will get some larvae. That's words! I can say it. This hatchery will survive once enough Lings are out, but after how much damage? Xeno getting the defensive cannon here at home, very smart. This Overlord's here to be able to help get the right tools for the job. We've got double gas going on here, and we're getting another expansion right on plopped over there. A little bit oversaturation on this. Not a lot of drones on minerals here. The Queen and the cannon. Oh, the Queen's just not going to be enough, but with these reinforcing Lings, we will be able to get a death on that cannon. But we do have just a single gate. Xeno's transition is a bit late here, guys. He needs to have some tech down. He's got the money, he's got the tools. What's the game plan here? It's going in the warp gate, so Xeno not going to try and put too much pressure yet on papapanda. He knows that papapanda is getting ready for a big defense. So we're just going to get... Okay, there's the Robo Bay. It feels late, but this could be a bit of spice of cannon rushery I haven't seen before. I'm not as big an expert on cannon rushing as Xeno, but I've picked up a thing or two. Normally, I think you want this tech earlier, but Xeno's also getting a very quick warp gate for this sort of build, so we'll see. Lings are going to now try and start to nibble their way through, but this cannon will be able to deny that. We do have a shield battery as well, and it's reinforcing pylon and more gateway, so this is going to be a bit of a 4-gate with a robo-supporting style sort of thing. This still... Just sticking on the Roach Warren, we have a couple of Ravagers out. No lair or anything. Only 30 supply at 5 minutes. Yep. And Zergon technically 1 base. He has technically started mining from this base. The gold base is online. The Spine Crawler now moving forward. Boldly where no Spine Crawler has gone before. The Ravager Bio is going to start to come down, but with the shield battery and cannon here, they're going to be able to do some good damage. The Spine Crawler just out of range of the cannon might be able to do something. These Lings coming a bit too early to the party. A couple are going to get sniped off. Going into this choke point, lining up nicely for the Ravager Bios, but the Ravager Bios is going to target fire down the cannon. More shield batteries online being put on the low ground right now. The Speedlings are going to come in and try and snipe that, but the cannon will defend. And here, there's so many Stalkers. Warp Prism with them, so Poor Man's Blink is online. The Queens are the big line of defense as Stalkers deal with Ravagers so super duper nicely. The Warp Prism doing some excellent micro here. The Lings almost getting cleaned up here. The cannon able to deal a lot of damage to them. Finally, a couple Stalkers are going to go down. The shield battery drained of energy. The Queen's also out of energy though. So now this Spine Crawler is going to have to move and groove and boogie soon. Nice pickups here out of Xeno. The Bile is going to come and land on the shield battery. That shield battery needs to just get out of the way. It's now just a bit of a paperweight. A lot of things have been built now for papapanda to help deal with these Stalkers, but more Warpins are going to be able to come online. The Sumling's getting aggroed forward. A bit of a mistake here out of papapanda, not putting them on hold position, but that's okay. Xeno F2ing his Prism. Hey, sometimes you got to do it. You got to target the Prism. You do. That is a high priority. Where's Xeno's Proxy Expo? He don't need it. 1 base forever. If we do look at the minerals here, he is still hasn't mined out any patches yet. That will be happening soon, but not quite yet. You never have to F2 the Prism. Well, sometimes you can. Observer on the way to help deal with this creep provides some vision. The Ling's going to start to move forward, but the Poor Man's Blink doing good. Xeno, miss micro there and loses 1 Stalker. Not the end of the world, not the end of the world. Xeno's going to be able to hold on. Observer is here. Observer is here. And now Creep Tuma are dead. Xeno now going to start to move over with his army supply completely even. Xeno trying to get back into the nice choke point. Very few of the Lings are able to get any surface area. Xeno needs to drop his Stalkers out of the Warp Prism to be able to keep his DPS high enough to be able to deal with this. Some decent trades on either side. Ooh, a misclick here on that Overlord, and papapanda's going to lose an Overlord. papapanda mining from this gold base very nicely, getting lots of stuff. He has that forward face, make a Ravager there. There is Can. Start sieging Xeno's base. With the cannon and shield battery and a defensive Stalker, that is going to require a lot of Earth. That's going to take away micro that papapanda needs to be able to deal with this. Misses 1 Stalker. but most of the stalkers remaining alive. Nice trades. Nearly all of the lings have been taken out, just queens, roaches, and ravagers. Xeno getting a Robo Bay, a Colossus Den behind this to be able to get some disruptors. papapanda currently has 15 larvae. You're not far off. You're not far off. papapanda decently spending his money though. And a Big Daddy Immortal is going to be coming out to join the fray. papapanda not mining back off of here, just using it for larvae at this point. This queen though needs to be moving forward. It's true. This gold base is very scary for Xeno here. There's a lot of longevity left on it, but we do have another engagement. The problem is that with these lings and this Warp Prism micro, Xeno's doing an excellent job at trading with these lings. That is a lot of Ravagers, though. That is 8 big boy Ravagers. The lings getting on top of all of the stalkers. The shield battery's running out of energy. The cannon putting in a good amount of work. The bile's going down on some stuff. The Immortal nearly going down, but able to move it to the back just in time. Colossus is going to be the play of choice here right now, not Disruptors with all the lings that papapanda has been making. Xeno holding on. The army supply is in favor of papapanda right now. Xeno waited a bit too long to get to this point. papapanda able to start to push him back, and without another base, Xeno is going to be running out of money ASAP. The bile's landing on all these pylons. The Big Daddy Colossus, not able to get out quite yet. The Warp Prism gonna risk it for the biscuit. Needs a chrono on that or something. The biles are going to be charged just any moment now. The Colossus will get out though. Xeno will load it up and he will skedaddle out of there for now. Ling Ravager Colossus would be sick, yeah. But papapanda is moving into +1 melee. Now if Xeno can somehow survive this, I don't know. This base has been so critical for papapanda, able to get so much money out of it, and Xeno with his delaying his tech so much is struggling. Colossus is going to be put here to the back, and he's going to be able to actually deny all the mining here from this gold base for now. Pretty much. And there's nothing that papapanda can really do to get stuff over here, and he's just going to start killing workers. Yep, denying the mining over here. Xeno just going to be getting another robo behind here. He's going to start to mine out the back here. I don't think Xeno is aware of this base. He does not know that papapanda has moved into that side of the map. The Colossus is now going to have to come home to defend, though. Bile's going to land on that pylon there. Going to depower unimportant buildings. Big Daddy Colossus getting so many kills on these lings here. Going to be clean up all of the lings. Oh, the nice pickup on the Colossus, but the stalkers do give their lives for ire in that moment. The cannon doing a lot of work here. The bile's going to come down and kill the stalker and the cannon. But Big Daddy Colossus will reign strong for now. 26 more lings on the production tab. TBH, if they go Mass Ravager, I wouldn't mind seeing a Depth Disruptor. True. Quark, you love your Raptor skill too. He's been dead for a while. It's true. It's true. But Xeno, he plays things out. He does not give up in the face of danger. But yeah, it's pretty much over, guys. But we're gonna see how Xeno shows his stuff, flashes his style, tries to get into the head of papapanda. Oh, yeah, that's how you can get into the head of your opponent, flying your Warp Prism into stuff. Recalling though to the main. But Xeno's money is very low and nearly gone. Triple the army supply is papapanda right now. And the Colossus is going to be able to get a lot of work in, but that's just so many things. The Colossus now getting hit into the hull point. Another one's about to pop, but will it even matter? The Ravagers, the Roaches morphing into Ravagers in the main base. papapanda with the Mana Ravagers, that's a thing. If it wasn't a thing, it is now. The Mana Ravagers pop. And two Colossus going to try and get microed here. Bile's going down on the pylon, and I think some lings. Nice save on that Colossus. That one going to get saved as well, but there's just so much surge! Surge! This is a fort. You can't. Okay, that's okay. That isn't it. But GG from Xeno, and papapanda is going to go up 2-1 in this series. The bears of the Cirque are very powerful. Now, is papapanda in the US? He has lived in the US, but he currently lives in Taiwan. pretty sure it's Taiwan and not Thailand. We're gonna go with Taiwan. Yeah. Ilamo. Is that the proper way to say it? Ilamo? Ilamo's got me. So yeah, papapanda's from Taiwan. So the ping is fit. I'm pretty sure we're on US West, so it's not that bad. Xeno's on the West Coast. So it should be okay, but the big game player in that was the gold base, because with the 7 minerals per trip for those runs instead of the normal 5, that increased income. He was just able to produce more, because if you saw, Xeno nearly had more than papapanda. He nearly was able to break him multiple times, but with that just bit of extra income, papapanda was able to produce enough to hold. First I is silent. First I is silent is how we pronounce it in America land. America land, well in Canada land, we'd say things how we want. So it's Elamo, 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 Elamo. Elamo, Elamo, first one, Elamo. If I'm right, first one nailed it. Bibs40, thank you for the follow. Yeah, thank you, my man. Bibs40, hope you're enjoying the match, guys. Hope you all are enjoying it. If you are, hit that follow button, because we have sweet stuff here. How's Quark? Quark, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, my man. You're so awesome. So flippin' cool. I want to be like you when I grow up. Thank you for being my 3rd ever sub. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here in game 3. Xeno's got to try and come back. He's cannon rushed 1 of the 3 games. Game he lost. But as Quark mentioned, he has been doing reactionary cannon rushing. So if papapanda ever makes a mistake of going hatch first, which it looks like this man, XenoDactyl, may just have a trick up his sleeve. And papapanda in the bottom right here on Nightshade, who is for the first time in this series going for a hatch first. Give it up for Platinum Heroes papapanda. And yeah, wow. On Nightshade, a gorgeous cannon rushing map. That is bold. And Xeno sees the hatch first, immediately drops the forge. Immediately. You can't not do that. And the drone actually has to come and check, and the drone, papapanda knows. He knows. And he's patrolling to deny it. That is an incorrect patrol, though. That does give enough time for a pylon to be dropped. The probe gonna come out here. Thank you, Alucard RD, for the follow. And Xeno is gonna be able to get the first pylon up. Second pylon, no. He is just gonna be most likely trap that drone. Yeah. He's gonna come and start attacking that drone. That drone. The big drone pull coming up now, but Xeno gets the full wall off, and this drone not gonna win the drone fight, the worker fight. papapanda gonna try and cancel, does not spawn on the other side. A nice little attempt at that trick, but only Terrans can really do that. Sick micro here, perfect pylon positioning and probe placement. 2 cannons now on the way, and a Robo already going gateway first is the play. A Robo already getting put down at the 2-minute mark with a cannon rush. Immediately 3 spine crawlers started, but these 2 cannons are gonna finish, and there's even a shield battery, guys. A second probe that's come to join the party is gonna put a pylon on the high ground. This is gonna be able to help deny any kind of gas. It's gonna be able to put cannons to deny this gas in case roaches are the play, but it's not, it's speed. Speedlings are gonna be the call. This first spine crawler gets denied. The second one, as it spawns, will only hit headbutt twice in its lifetime before bursting into a pile of demolished flesh. The probe now going to start to put cannons on the high ground. The first queen spawns, but isn't getting microed back. Gonna be really low on health. The Robo is finished. The shield battery going to get canceled for now. and this hatchery is in so much trouble. A couple of drones are being made out of it. Most likely going to get sent. No! Papa Panda! Wrong direction! Oh! Drones take 3 shots? I thought it was 2. Ah, crazy. Left on 1 hit point, but this drone surviving will be able to go and expand over here. I think we did it, boys. You are right. And Big Daddy Immortal on the way out. There are no Zerglings. The army supply is next to nothing. Where are these 2 things even? Oh, they're just chilling in the mineral line. Oh, they're right there. Fun fact. All right, this hatchery is down, and Big Daddy Immortal's here. Yeah. The heal. You're right. I thought it made sense after. I just had a brain fart. But with these cannons here in the front and an adept here, this one spine crawler will get himself a kill. But this Immortal's gonna blast him into the next century. Bye bye, bad guy. Oh, actually he's able to pull back and save it. The shield battery now finishes, and this queen is gonna have to run away to another shield battery is coming out, and there's the big play, War Prism. Spine Crawler also dies, the Queen dies, and now the Immortal's just gonna rail on this. This is why you don't go hatch first against the Master of Cannons, the Apprentice of Printf, and my great friend. Xeno, so far, has lost an Adept, a near perfect game. If he had not lost that Adept, he most likely would be getting a perfect game here, I bet anything. There are a bunch of Lings coming on out though, but that's just 6 Lings. He's trying to build another Queen. This Queen, I don't know where it came from, but this base got nothing going. Another 8 on the way, but 2 Immortals, 2 Cannons, 2 Batteries, 2 Probes, and a Dream. Immortal's now going to start to rail through. The main hatch is nearly destroyed. The Queen gonna get priority. Banelings now are the play. A Baneling nest was dropped amongst my busyness of focusing on the hype action. Overlord in a bit of a dangerous spot. Xeno banking up some money now. Should try and expand here and maybe tech up to like a start or something. But for now he's just gonna try and micro these Immortals and take out this base. This is the last remaining base of Papa Panda. He can do nothing else. There is a singular stalker that's going to be able to deny this. The drones and Banelings are now pulled to crash through to this. The Banelings, though, not the put in front, so if you're going to get sniped, it will be enough to take out that single pylon. But GG, Papa Panda, with only drones left, is going to have this series tied up. Xeno winning game 4. What a game, guys. My goodness. Papa Panda he risked it for the biscuit, but you have to know who you're up against. We're gonna have a quick 2-minute break, guys, as our players go there. And by there I mean to the bathroom. So I'm gonna just make sure that I'm not missing anything on Discord, because I don't get pings. I'm sorry, Magnath, if you're still here. Yeah, guys, some good games going on right now. I am heavily enjoying this. Let's take a look. When you scout Gateway but still get cannon rushed, feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Let's take a look at some stats from that game, shall we? So, in this game number 4 on Nightshade, average unspent resources, not bad, not bad. Time supply capped. I'm amazed he was supply capped at all, because when you're cannon rushing, you build 1,000,000 extra pylons, right? You never get supply capped, but apparently he did. I don't know how, but look how few workers remain. There's enough for 1 base saturation, and then the APM difference says Cannon Rusher versus Zerg, guys. Come on, I mean, come on. It's a come on. Score summary, blah blah blah, graphs, army value. So this is where the cannon started. This is where the robo started. Actually, the robo started before the cannons even finished. To be frank, he didn't need 300 APM that game. I know. How in a game like this do you even, like, how do you have that much APM? What could you possibly be doing? I don't understand what people do. I'll play like a 2-minute game and I'll have like 78 APM. Because, you know, I cannon rush. And it'll be some Terran, they'll have like 350. I'm like, the freak. How in the world do you have that high of an APM? Is a great mystery to me. It's a great mystery. Potato, yeah. Yeah, I'll do that in like for 5 seconds in the first minute. Because I got nothing else to do. See, I do the location spam at the beginning of the game just to make sure that I set up my location hotkeys correctly. Do that just to make sure I set it up correctly. But other than that, I don't really do it after that, you know? You know? Yeah, see, you get it, you do it too. You do it too. I felt my little shake about it. Just gotta play cool. Go, go. I want different music. I gotta change music. As we go into game number 5. Series is all tied up, guys. As this continues to go on, we get closer and closer to that game number 7. We're guaranteed game number 6.
I'm searching for some sunshine.
Here's what I want.
I still remember how it used to be. Holding hands, running wild and free. Crossed our hearts.
Passamaquoddy.
Oh no, this is... Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, folks. Apologies for... Apologies for the distraction. But, in the bottom right of Simulacrum, it is XenoDactyl from Alpha X. Playing Pro. And in the top left, going for a much earlier pool, a 12 pool. Learning from his mistakes, it's papapanda. Excuse me, oh my. Okay, Xeno, playing it safe, moving across. He's gonna see no hatch first. Not gonna feel himself so lucky. See, if any map you were gonna do a hatch first, it would be this one. Nightshade, you can, like Nightshade, because see guys, normally on Nightshade, the approximate area here where you'd normally put cannons, there's then like right here a gas. So you can just put a pylon there, cannon there, boom, deny gas, deny tech, full 9 yards. Get an advantage on the Zerg. Also, it's super easy to wall off on Nightshade. Here on Simulacrum, it's so hard. Look at all this open space. You need minimum 4 pylons to do a wall off. But even then, there's a lot of surface area. Like it's a bad time. I was already zoomed out. So papapanda just going to be going for a fast third base. Behind this, just getting a few hits to make Xeno's life a little bit more difficult. So we're going to just see a normal response to 12 pull and then no all in. We're going to get to see some sort of a Macaro game out of these players. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy, but now that you mention it, my early game is 100 APM, my late game is 300 APM. I don't want to play early game at 300 APM, right? Like there's so much to do later on. Why tie yourself too early? Right? Like you don't need to. What I am trying to do is I'm trying to get better at making sure only 2 drones are mining per mineral patch. Make sure to spread them out. Start doing a little bit more of what Roddy does. Is when I go and build something, I'll take a worker from the gas instead of the minerals, and do it because you can spare that little bit of gas and then it doesn't mess up your mineral mining. Big brain. I'm also not trying to be a pro. This is also very true. I don't care about being a pro. I'm a Diamond 1. I'm happy there. At some point in my life, I want to make Masters, like maybe once. Masters 3. No, I'm good. I'm happy being in Diamond. Diamond 1. Diamond 1 forever. I'm where I want to be. Now the goal is to develop my own style. Because these players, they both have their styles. The well-known players, they all have their styles. They all have their things. I want that. I want one. I want 12. I want 12 of them. The Adept's coming across. Going to start to get a couple of kills. Just going to be Lings for now. Queens here. Xeno actually microing the Adepts this time. For once. One of the Adepts dies. Already 3 Queens out. I mean, it is almost 4 minutes. Corky, I'm a filthy tryhard. I play all my games at 300 APM. Cheers, I meant to be, but I'm just a pleb. Well, they say how you practice is how you will play during the game. This is true. This is true. And I don't practice, Kappa. I do practice. Just sporadically. Time is not an unlimited resource, as much as I would like it to be, and sleep is important. So lame. Oh my goodness, this whole time I forgot to fix this. I'm professional. Email me at canuckreplays@gmail.com for any kind of business inquiries. Actually, I use a different email for businesses. But yeah, guys, hire me. Hire me for all your casting gigs. Hire me. But both players just going to chill. Xeno going to be going for another Adept play. Adept play is really in right now from what I've seen in PvZ. A lot of players are using it at IEM. And it works. I need to learn an actual Adept's build. I lean heavily on my Void Rays. I love Void Rays. They're not my only play. I can also play standard Robo sort of thing. I have a Phoenix into Blink Stalker Colossus build. I need to get better with my Oracles. I'm very prone to kamikaze them. Not even like I intentionally kamikaze. But yeah. By practice, I mean, I guess warming up and playing speed. Same speed all game if you're trying to play optimal getting into a rhythm. Ah, yeah, okay, rhythm. Rhythm's good. Now, spamming APM, for me, doesn't help my speed or my rhythm. For me, my rhythm's all about my thought processing and thinking and looking. Thinking about where things are at. So if I do that properly, in the early game, that's where it transitions. My APM is all over the place. It all depends on the length of the game, the style of the game's played. Like I just the other day played a 34.5 minute PPT, and my APM was 200. I've never had a legitimate 200 APM game until that, but it was 34.5 minutes. Like but my brain was in it. It's all about getting my brain in. But I don't usually do that. You're just talking. Yeah, it sounds right. Why can't I have 2 rhythms? Okay, so let's maybe take a look at this game too. So these stalkers are gonna kill that. Xeno's going for a bit. Ooh, supply blocking potato pep for papapanda for a little bit. And then we see 7 over production down. Now I have musical bars. Yay! Just being M3 on EU doesn't count. True. This is an M3 on below chat. Right before the fight gets in. Okay, gotta take that away. Epic music as the fight happens, but that is so many queens. That is 8 queens against all these adepts. We have Banelings morphing in 10. But how much damage will happen? Not all the units are attacking though. There's a bit of a mistake out of Xeno. And the Immortal's targeting the hatchery. Oh no! And the force field doesn't keep out all the Banelings. Oh, it's a disaster. Xeno with the misclicks and the miss micro. And look at all of that. My gosh. My word, Doctor. That is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Oh my gosh. Xeno, kill the Banes! The splits were good. but papapanda behind that building, 17 drones. 8 did go down. More going down here as an adept. He's in the main, but he's targeting that. The roaches say, Spinecrawler, you got this. But we have another push here. The roaches out of the way. Xeno's going to try and deal some more damage. papapanda not expanding like crazy this game, interestingly to point out. The adepts shades will finish and they'll go into the natural. No defense here. A lot more drones are going to be able to go down. More immortals will be going up behind this, and Xeno has gotten the third base. Xeno is actually somehow getting the supply back even. There was a 50 supply difference just a minute ago, but now with all these drone kills, the adepts going everywhere, Xeno getting the third base behind this. Both players making up tons of money, not able to spend it just yet. The adepts getting so much more damage. I was about to say the third base has gone down, but the purple on the creep just kind of melts together. papapanda's army control is now the one that's suffering. More adepts now in the natural. Adepts are everywhere! Oh my goodness, yeah, we need all these queens in one area, and it's just not working. You need to split up the queens, help defend against the adepts. Ling's coming in, but there's more adepts being warped in. Xeno just keeping the pressure on, and Xeno has an army supply, just has a total supply lead. papapanda's at an army, but Papa down to 25 workers and counting. All the workers getting denied here. The spawning pool now under attack. All the drones in the natural are chewed up. Now the drone transfer is going to start to die to this. Papa through this game, he'd held initially, but Xeno just kept at it, and the papapanda forgot to split up his units. He forgot the splits. As Derek, you don't typically need to split, but now you really need to. And going off creep, the queens can't do anything. Xeno's been able to deny any kind of creep moving up here. Now the third base falls. Xeno in a commanding position, now taking an army supply lead. The adepts now trying to kill the hatchery. What is going on here? Roach adepts finally might get started to clean up. Now we do have a bunch of ravagers, but look at all this extra money. But papapanda on 2 hatcheries doesn't have the larva, and he hasn't been injecting. He's been using all of his queens for defense. The hatchery nearly dying to adepts. When was the last time you saw adepts kill a hatchery? The Warp Prism loading up to Big Daddy Immortal is now going to come into the main. Have to be careful though. The Spore Crawler. Oh, Warp Prism! Oh, that would be a start for papapanda getting back in this game. But now the Immortals are just going to come in and finish off this base. Fortunately, the lair was made in the natural, but Templar Archives and a Forge behind us. No, Xeno, target fire the hatchery. Target fire the hatchery. Hatchery. Okay, never mind, whatever. Okay, Xeno missing a bit of an opportunity there, but does it even matter? 22 workers to 43. The army supply is in favor, but that's pretty much all of Roach. Xeno has the supply advantage. Look at all these adepts just chilling here. Counterattack going down here over at the third base. Xeno's army split, and that's a lot of Roaches. No Big Daddy Immortals here to be able to deal with things. The shield battery energy's out. This third base of Xeno might be under threat, but what can papapanda do? He's building more and more Roaches behind the Xenos. We're bringing back the Warp Prism. Now probes are starting to go down. Pylon going to get depowered, but now Xeno's here with his micro. Both players floating tons and tons of money. Files going everywhere, but hitting nothing. The Adepts are here to defend. It's just this squad of Roaches. Can Xeno hold? It's looking like he can. The Immortals moving left and right. Xeno not building anything behind this. The Ravager's going to finally get cleaned up. Going to take down a couple more Adepts with them. But ladies and gentlemen, Xeno is held and now has a supply lead. 57 supply to 74 in 11.5 minutes. Can't you love it? Could he have recalled? Sure he could, but that would be too easy. Who recalls when you can just be you? papapanda trying to sneak in some more workers, but he's so scared of this army. +1 attack now. Archons. What can deal with the Archons of Xeno right now? Xeno not giving papapanda any room to breathe. Xeno gonna move across. He now has the supply lead. papapanda once upon a time was up 50 supply. Now the final remaining forces are going to have to do something, but how can this hold against Protoss? Now papapanda's going to have to make a decision. The Adept Shades will get cancelled, not going to go for the drones just yet. Ling's getting trapped behind, so the Immortals just shelling damage from behind. The Archon taking tons of good damage. More Stalkers being warped in. An Observer being gotten behind this. Lings are the only thing that are being built behind this. GG papapanda is going to go down 3-2. Xeno takes the lead in the series. Okay. Breaks over. Guys, in the bottom left of Eternal Empire, getting ready to cannon rush again. Give it up for XenoDactyl. Yeah. But he's 12 pulling. Can he hold? It's gonna come down to this, guys. In the top right for Platinum Heroes. Give it up for papapanda. Oh my gosh. And the drone's already over here. He's scouting. He's feeling it. He's getting ready. Oh, he knows what's coming. The drone's here. What will the drone do? Is he gonna... He's gonna proxy hatchery! Oh my gosh! This is how it ends! Oh, if this... I want this to be Game 7 so bad. Oh, but Xeno doesn't know. He wasn't watching, and it's just out of vision. Oh, clear. What's good, my man? Clearly, this is going well for Xeno. He's got his cannons going down. He's got pylons for days. I don't know why he's building so many extra pylons, but hey, what can I say? It's gonna be a party. But Xeno sees the proxy hatchery. He sees it. The proxy hatchery's been spotted. What's the response? Cannons are being dropped. The Lings, where are the Lings? Lings are out. They're moving across. Xeno's got a wall off here really soon. The gateway is getting close to being done, but will it be done in time? The Lings moving across. The pylon moving. Papapanda can see it. A gateway is going to be the response to keep the Lings out. A very nice, careful play here. All right. The pylon's out. Now, fun fact. Lings, larva always spawns right below the hatchery. Excuse me. So, you can wall in the Zerg units by building here, but papapanda cancels at the very last second. I don't understand how that was canceled. Oh my word. Oh, I thought that had completed, but oh my goodness. The drone trying to get the gas block. Not gonna happen. Cannon canceled at the last second as well, and we're transitioning into roaches. Papapanda able to get both of his gases, and Xeno, no cannons on the high ground, trying to deal with the stuff at home. So not going to be able to deny this tech. Papapanda's going to be able to get all the Ravagers he wants and more. He's getting now an Evolution Chamber. I have not seen this before. Interesting response. And he's going to expand over here to the north. There. On the sixth day, on the sixth game, look to the north. Will this be the play for Papapanda? Stalkers now coming out. Just a singular gateway. Xeno does not yet have the money for a robo. He will momentarily. Boom, there it is. Shoot, put it down. But is it too late? 3.5 minutes. Not as late as that other game that we saw, but there are already 3 Ravagers out. This shield battery is in a lot of danger. Xeno gonna cancel it. First Stalker's out, but doesn't have the support of a shield battery. 3 Ravagers can take on 1 Stalker any day of the week, ending in AY. First Stalker's gonna go down, and guys, I think Papapanda's held. This Robo's gonna have a lot of very hard time getting up now. Xeno is safe in his main for now. I feel like he needs to abandon this. This isn't going to get up. These Ravagers can do so much. The shield battery wasting its energy on this cannon is a bit of a waste. Needs to be healing the pylon, and the pylon goes down. Oh, and the Stalker's not going to get out. Oh, do you know? It's a disaster. The Robo Stalker, the gateway, it's a disaster. Xeno's cannon run. No, not like this. Okay, Xeno, you got money in the bank. What's a play? What's a play? It's gonna be gateway. Or just one. Just a gateway. That's fine. That's fine. Don't mind it. The space is up. Speed. Drones. There's a rope. He's proxying again! A gateway and a... I totally missed this pylon. And he's expanding, you madman! You madman! Oh my word. You can't be serious. Surely you can't be serious. Of course I'm serious. Don't call me Shirley. Papapanda scouting for this kind of shenanigans, checking to make sure Xeno's not going for the bingo strat, getting all 4 corners. unfortunately for him, this base is right under his nose. The Gateway and the Thing are going to finish. The Ravagers, though, are on the front door. Oh, Xeno trying to chrono out Warp Gate before the pylon goes down. That will be nothing doing. Getting a backup cybernetics core here. Now Xeno can recall the probes. If the Ravagers need to be going for the probes right now. This is the wrong play going to deny the tech. I say deny the workers, but they're going to get rid of Warp Gate. Warp Gate has been denied. And now the Stalker is apparently going to be enough. The micro battle begins. 3 Ravagers against a single Stalker again. Ooh, a bit of a miss micro. Could have gotten the finishing blow on this Ravager. Not going to work. The Ravagers coming in here. The Nexus, though, has completed. The probes are pulled off the line. The Ravagers going to be able to get a few kills. Are they? I think that's the first probe that died there. Oh, got a second one with the Hail Mary Spile. Nice. Nice. Okay. Xeno recalling a bunch of his probes to the hidden base. He's already got an Immortal and a Stalker out. Forehead. Bueno, Carlo, hey! Forehead. Alright, now they're going to start mining from here. Warp Gate. Not having Warp Gate's huge here, guys. Because Xeno can't use all of his production. Two-thirds of his gateways, 2/3 of his gateway production is in his main base where he needs his units is over here. This is the final frontier, right here. Papapanda, though, is actually down in army supply. It's transferring drones. Surprise, sucker! Xeno's here to kick names and take butt. Let's go. The Queen getting targeted down. The Stalker's starting to hit some of these Overlords. And Overlord speed this time. +1 melee's just started. There is a Hydra Den here, so we're going to start to see some of those. But 18 Lings on the way. Papapanda does have a lot of income potential right now with 42 drones. But with this Warp Prism, Papapanda is going to have to be super careful with how he engages with his Lings. That Spore Crawler in a lot of trouble actually going down. Xeno banking up a lot of money, but that's because he doesn't have Warp Gate and can't build things in the proper spot. Warp Gate is getting really close to being done, but it might not be enough. Papapanda trying to buy himself a ton of time here, but getting himself into a nice choke point. The Warp Prism is here. That Spore Crawler on like 6 HP, 7 HP. The micro here isn't as good as it needs to be. The Queen's trying to target fire. Now the Warp Prism goes down. Oh no. You can't see it. Oh, that's another huge pick off Papapanda. Who's throwing what? That is so many Zerglings. That is 35 things against 1 Stalker, 1 Cannon, and a Dream. The Ling's gonna try and come in and start to snipe some of the probes. The shield battery's nearly out of energy. Big Daddy Immortals here, that those don't handle the Zerglings as well as you might like, but there might just be enough here. Very few probes actually going down. These Lings actually trading very poorly, getting so little for themselves. They do get the Immortal. That is big. That is big. Okay, both sides throwing left and right. They're just playing catch with each other right now. Phew! They're just playing catch right now, right? Am I right, guys? Am I right? Oh, my word. Oh, what a game 6. Papapanda holding on for his life. Xeno as well, trying to get the victory here. These Adepts trying to do damage. This hatchery is super low, but the Adepts, can Xeno pull off the miracle? Adept plays again. It's looking like it. Not targeting firing the same drone or these Adepts, but oh, now they're gonna go for the Queens. Now Xeno's gonna start to target fire drones. Nope, no he's not. Alright, he gets 2 drones with them and distracting these Queens from injecting. 7 Hydralisks on the way and 22 Lings. Xeno still not spending his money. Xeno, what are you doing, man? Oh, you're dealing with all these things over here on this counterattack. Oh no, it's a disaster. And there's an attack over here as well. Xeno trying to attack from everywhere, but it's just Stalkers against Hydras and Lings. This is not enough. Xeno not going to be able to do it. 92 supplied at 27, and I can guarantee you in this one, the soup don't lie. Oh my gosh. Epic micro taste, Lizzie. Heck yeah. Artosis. Papa never wants to see 2 Adepts again in his life, not after this series. No, but guys, I think we are going to get a natural 7 games. No play all 7 games, no play an extra game after someone's won. This is legit going down. Yes, fam. So good. Billing's now running around trying to find the last bit, but has I'm like, has papapanda found this? Yeah, I found it forever ago. Xeno, though, in characteristic fashion, never giving up, never surrendering, but guys. I don't like it. But the final fortress. Baneling Nest is coming. If I were papapanda, I'd flex and morph all my Zerglings into Banelings and have them kill everything. The Immortal in a nice chokehold. Shield battery doing its best. But guys. GG, papapanda wins. We're going to Game 7. Hashtag Terran patch, am I right, guys? Terran has not lost a single game in this series. My gosh. Can you believe this? Blizzard even care anymore. Guys, you're not gonna believe me. Hold on. Guys, you're not gonna believe me when I tell you that the last map is Zen. Yeah. It's gonna be Zen. Guys, are you not so happy? I was only using 10% of my power. Switches to Terran, switches to Toss. Switches back to Terran. He said, I don't know anymore. Oh, but this is so good. Guys, I'm so happy. This series could not have gone any better. One of these players is walking away with a forfeit victory. There's no money here. There's no cash prize. There's nothing but pride. The first true long. The first true final. In real life, Hugh Arrow. Guys, this series has given me everything I ever wanted. This last game could be long, could be short, whatever, but either way, I'm going home happy. I hope you guys are too. Install this hardship. Enjoy this. I hope you are. But here we go, guys. Let's do this. Spawning in the top right side of Zen, competing for the World StarCraft 2 Diamond 1 Championship League Tournament win of the world. It's a factual XenoDactyl. And in the bottom left, competing for the title of the World Championship of the World of StarCraft 2 Diamond 1 Action from Platinum Heroes in the purple is papapanda. Would it be the same if he didn't 12 pool again? Xeno sees it, and he still drops the forge. But why? Because there's a proxy hatch in his natural. The proxy hatch coming down. Xeno pulling probes to deal with it to make sure that he denies it. Cybernetics Forge is going to deny that ramp from having any access to the probes, dealing as much damage as they can with their lightning blasts. With the power of Zeus, they shall deny the Zerg his wishes. Zerg has 3 wishes, but they are not from a genie. Isn't that just Winter's beat? No. The music is Monster Cat. I just grabbed a whole bunch. I signed up for a subscription, grabbed a lot of stuff. The music bars I did get. I did figure out how Winter got them, and so got them. But, they're not his. Plenty of people use them. It's a thing. So I use them too. And actually, I use different colors. My colors are a little different. Proxy hatch going to get eventually denied. papapanda expanding here at Xeno. Starting the delayed cannon rush. This was a 12 pool, yes. The delayed cannon rush is online with the proxy robo. But papapanda, he sees it! He sees it, Watson! Oh, is it a disaster? I don't know, because there is a cannon here to defend. papapanda going to move his drone away. Hi there! And he's going to go here. He's going to expand right there. The Ling's coming back to try and defend, but the cannon's done! And another cannon's coming online! The robo's coming. 2 hatches. Oh yeah, because he expanded to his natural. My ears are... Guess I'll expand somewhere else. But the roach one's coming. The gases are going to be mining. More drones being snucked out here. But an adept is here. This is the final countdown. Xeno throwing it on the line here. papapanda gonna be the one that has to defend. The initial aggressor is now the defender. Oh, how the tables turn. Would we want it any other way? No. We'll see if Xeno actually gets an expansion here, though. That is the real question. Xeno only mining off of 1 gas for now. And he's already gotten immortal. When did that happen? Did I just zone out for like a million years? I don't know. There's a couple of queens. First Ravagers on the way. A couple of roaches, but it's not enough. Xeno actually on more workers than papapanda. papapanda only going to be working on 18 workers. The adept trying to get him to sneak some stuff. Proxy Immortillas. Proxy Immortillas. That's the name. That's the name, Quirky boy. Love it. The Immortal almost able to work down this. Xeno, you got a micro, man. Yeah, there you go. That was the most lazy micro I've ever seen, but the Ling's coming through. The Adept's going to get saved. The shield battery's doing their job. As corrosive bile goes down, but the Raptors will be able to clean up the Adept. This is the play. Xeno getting pushed here. papapanda throwing everything he has. That is a lot of Lings, but the cannons and the shield batteries might be enough. It's 1 Immortal and cannons versus the world, and it looks like papapanda might be able to push through. The Immortal being microed back. All the Lings are down. There's still 1 cannon, and there are more pylons and Immortals being built. Xeno is held! The probe stays alive. There's 1 shield battery's going to try and regen. The roaches and Ravagers are going to try and hear Xeno. And the Immortal goes down, but his brother replaces him. Oh, Xeno not paying attention. He's paying attention to something else. What could it possibly have been? I don't know. Oh, Xeno, no. Oh, that's a big mistake. This is buying papapanda all the time he needs. And with that 3rd hatch, he's got the production to be able to build the Lings and the roaches. He's still only on 19 workers. Only 1 cannon, 1 Immortal, 1 Prism, 1 Probe, and a Dream! Everything's moving forward. The Bile's landing down. The Ling's getting distracted by the Immortal. The Ling's trying to get targeted down first. The Lings will all go down. The cannon's going to stay alive. The pylon goes down, but there's another shield battery here and another Big Daddy Immortal. No, don't lose the... Okay, you didn't lose it. Okay, good. Oh, the Immortal pops out in time, and Xeno holds again, and this time he's going to have 2 Immortals. Another shield battery completes another 3 shield batteries. Another Immortal starts up on the production tab, and Xeno can now start to press forward. A Stalker of all things is now coming to join, but that is not the pathing you want. No, Stalker, no. Oh, he was this distraction Stalker, and the hatch goes down! Oh my gosh! Proxy PogChamp, my PogChamp is sweating, I know. Oh my goodness, guys, this has been a dead 6.5 minutes, my word. 2 Immortals coming in this Warp Prism, going to start to move on here. Baneling Nest is going to get targeted down, not a lot, just gets cancelled. The Immortals going to start to chip away at this 18 drone count. The Ling's coming up here, and what is a Stargate? Stargate for support. We're gonna see some Void Rays or Oracles, 1 or 2. One of the shield batteries is gonna get put down, but this probe still alive. This hero probe, the real MVP of this game. Oh my gosh. Oh, these overlords, so juicy. So much potential. Papapanda getting some stuff. Xeno actually supply capped after that. A little awkward, but nice mining going down over here. Xeno just gonna start to nice Gasarinos. Xeno unaware of this base. He does not know. He has seen the creep, but has he actually seen it? We don't know. 6 Ravagers now using all that gas. Papapanda is banked up. I think Xeno wins. Peponani. But I'm not sure how the Stargate will play. I know this is the bold transition, a bold play. Stopping this. You might want to be going for disruptors or something, but I don't know. Void Rays are the play. The queen count is low. There is an observer now to be able to help clean up some of the script. That is so many Ravagers. Not a lot of links though to keep these Immortals from stepping back. The Ravagers trying to get through. Xeno, you got a micro. Yes. Beautiful Prism Micro. The Corrosive Vial's missing everything. Xeno's Warp Prism Micro is brilliant. The shield battery is doing so much. Half the Ravagers have gone down. The Queen's transfuse energy is gone. The 4 Immortals still stand strong. The Stalker even still here. All the Queens have nearly gone down. Now there are some links here. Enough starts starting back. The Warp Prism Micro still gorgeous here. No Immortals have gone down. These 4 hero Immortals, one of them nearly goes down. The shields are nearly all out. The shield batteries are out of energy. Finally the Immortals, one of them gets picked off, but so much has died! 4 battered and bruised Ravagers remain. A couple of Queens. The first Void Ray is here. Oh, he's sending it back. Why are you sending? No, Xeno, you need that. You need the Void Ray. You need the Void Ray. Is the Void? Oh, I think the Void Ray might be for defense. I don't know. Phoenixes. What? I don't understand. At the 850 mark, we're still at 57 supply to 50. Oh my gosh. 0 cannons. No, there's a single cannon. There's a single one. But now another Immortal has joined the fray. A 4th shield battery has been thrown into the mix. Papapanda expanding yet again. And Xeno is now going to have, you also expanded, is going to have some trouble here on the forefront. Where is his Void Ray? Where's the Void Ray? Void Ray! Void Ray! You need to help your friends. Help your friends! Phoenixes, I don't like the Phoenix choice. Is this a throw? Okay. Recalled Warp Prism with 2 Immortals is here. Void Ray, help your friends. The Immortals doing a lot. The Ravagers trying to kill stuff. 5 probes have gone down. These probes aren't mining, but that's not important. Phoenix is now going to be able to lift up Ravagers, and Xeno will hold here after losing this. Jeff, thank you so much for the resub. My man, sorry I'm late, baby. But I'm here with another pizza this month or something. Is Little Caesars $5 up there? I don't know. It's not. Unfortunately, it's like at least 10, but $5, but it's okay. Also, Twitch doesn't give me the full $5 that you pay for your sub. But that's besides the point. Thank you. I appreciate the support. We'll talk about it later, because this game just got intense. Xeno going with the Phoenixes. Xeno's now got the Immortals. His Warp Prism Micro has been absolutely godlike. The drone's getting pulled here. The Spore doing a lot of good work, but the Immortals shelling off at everything. That Void Ray has to be super careful. The Phoenix is not going to be able to kill that Overlord. The Queen and the Void Ray are having a very angry staring contest. Xeno trying to micro everything. The drone's being pulled. The Ling's wrapping around. The Immortals. Oh, one of them is going to go down. Oh, the Void Ray having to be microed. Xeno trying to micro a million things at once. He keeps a lot of stuff alive. A lot of stuff does die, but enough stays alive. More Immortals are being built over here. This mech toss play is huge. More Immortals and another expansion going down over here. What is this game? This is StarCraft 2! Oracle coming down now. A second Stargate Xeno, you madman. Ling's coming back here and there's nothing to defend. This is a disaster. It's gonna be close, but a recall is almost available. The probes, some of them will survive. Papapanda is down in workers. The Spore Crawler gonna get taken out. I think the Void Ray died, but these Immortals gonna go here. Papapanda mining back in his main. That's getting mined out. He's oversaturated. There's stuff's happening here. 9 probes have gone down. The recall's happening. The Oracle's activated. And the beams are going. We're going into Mass Oracle, apparently. That's a play. Hydralisk done, and 20 more Lings are on the way. Oh my goodness, we're almost at 12 minutes and both players under 50 supply. Both players exhausted and trying to throw. The Phoenix is here, gonna lift up the Queen. Immortals fighting Zerglings with a Warp Prism, the Micro. 4 Immortals are the play. 2 Oracles at a time. Oh, Papapanda doesn't have the economy to build Hydralisks or anything. The Hydralisk den's also super exposed, and it's at this base that's gonna get taken out by these Immortals. I think Xeno might have finally done it, guys. 35 army supply to 12, 52 supply to 33, 12 minutes into this game with the third base on the other side of the map. Probes not mining though. Xeno has 0 mining. He is out of money. He's going to start to put his probes back to work just now. This might be enough. The Spore going to be able to deny some stuff. Ling's just continuing to trickle in, but that's 5 big daddy Immortals here, flexing their cannons of arms. 2 Oracles, 2 Phoenixes, a Warp Prism. The lair is going down. 4 Hydras are gonna pop, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Ladies and gentlemen, XenoDactyl in the craziest of Game 7s is going to finish his opponents. Papapanda down to less drones than he started with. The Oracle's activated, taking out the Hydras, the few remaining Queens. GG, well played, and ladies and gentlemen, XenoDactyl's your champion! Woo! A 12 pool versus Cannon Rush into 13 minute, less than 50 supply game. Wow. What a series. Absolutely did not disappoint. My gosh. Guys. What a series. Oh my gosh. I'm speechless. That was so much fun. That was entertaining beyond belief. So much fun. Guys, this will be going up on my YouTube for sure. Oh my gosh. Guys, round of applause for our players. Message them, tell them what you thought, tell them that you loved it. So cool. Skipper says hi, YouTube. Thanks so much, guys, for watching and tuning in to this spectacle of a performance. If you want to see more awesome games casted by yours truly, hit that follow button. Man, and YouTube, remember to subscribe, because that's apparently what you're supposed to do. Oh man, but guys, I think this is where we close. That was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So let's go find someone to raid. If you didn't get enough cannons, actually, we're gonna go raid a Masters level player of cannons. We're gonna go raid, it's F equals MA, a fellow teammate, and another Cannoneer.
Well, the air ain't as free as it used to be, but that's quite alright when you're sick.
Guys, thanks again so much for tuning in. It was a ton of fun. Thanks for everyone who was here.
Tell you who's overrated.
And as always,
Person with some hideous
until next time, good night, good luck,
while the lining
and have fun.
is silver.
Love you all.
We're verging on the side of the road that'll take us home. The edge of us is getting weighed. Read about your life in your local.
Not stopping by. We'll be back. We'll do some more streaming tomorrow.
Realize the end of us is getting near. You're just a droplet of paint trickled off your canvas. Delirious illusions flowing backwards through the river of color while we analyze to try to see it clearer. Secretly appealing to a lonely prisoner. Now what's your vision? Initiate your shading, blend the universe together in time. It only gets a little easier. Suddenly piece yourself back together now. What's your vision?
I forgot I hadn't added my microphone to that overlay. So sorry. Yeah, no. We were about to raid you. Wow, that's so funny. So funny. You know what? Fear Dragon? Oh no, the Detweiler. He's a teammate. Let's raid him. Get hecked, Canuck. Yeah. Screw you. Love you. Have a good night, I guess. Yeah, I mean, get those bonus channel points, I guess. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, no, just finished up the insane best of 7 series with Xeno versus papapanda. Absolutely insane, man. Okay, cool. Alright, here we go. Bye, guys. Love you all.
Was not